Hi everyone, Mickey Jacobs here. Welcome to Angel Chat. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It is Monday, Labor Day, day off. How lovely. And it's lovely, weird weather, kind of like overcast and hot, but nice. So this is a viewer request about tarot card. I kind of hear it a lot. Some people don't know what exactly it is, if tarot cards are legitimate, if they're not legitimate. So I thought I will explain briefly the concept of tarot card. So are tarot card real? Yes, of course they're real. Tarot cards are a way of spirit to get through to us because they know that we utilize tarot card as a way of communication with them. So spirits are very desperate to talk to us, to communicate with us, certainly our departed loved one, and as equally our spirit guides. Of course, angel love that too, but departed loved one, which include departed pet. So they always pick up on ways that they know that is the easiest to get to us, that ways that we are more receptive to their communication. So again, a lot of people tell me, I wish I could communicate with spirits. Well, they want to communicate with us more. So tarot cards, so they know essentially that tarot card is just one form of communication, and therefore they are able in their magical energy power, they're able to actually cause the correct card to be picked up by a person, and that will validate something or provide some sort of messages. Having said that, the practitioner that conduct the session of tarot card, also very important to the process, is kind of like when you go to an energy healer, or kind of like if you go to even a chiropractor or acupuncture. It's the practitioner is very important, and more so something that has to do with energy, which why I brought up the example of an energy healing or tarot card or reading for that respect. So it have to be someone that is open and receptive. It has to be someone that for the most part align with their soul, with their higher self for the most part, of course, uplifted in energy, which is easy to recognize when someone is a little bit more uplifted in energy. And of course, you want to apply common sense that indeed the information means something to you. Although you, in a tarot card, not like a reading, in a reading, I believe that the person should talk. The medium should talk and receive all the information and transfer that to the person. In a tarot card, although the person is the one that pick up the cards, sometimes the practitioner pick up the cards, but usually it is the client or the sitter that would pick up the card. It doesn't matter. It also has to be the success of the communication, has to do with the effort of spirits, it has to do with the person itself, meaning the sitter or the client. They have to be nice and open and receptive. If they come to a tarot card reading, not believing, mucking it, just come for fun to kind of check the process. Obviously, that's project an energy that is a little bit more dense, as opposed to project an energy of belief, project of energy of excitement, project of energy of success. So again, so we have the effort of spirit, we have the sitter, and of course, very important for the practitioner. And the same thing, I always like to bring up the example of an energy healing. The practitioner, very, very important. Although it is the chi that do the magic in an energy healing, a chi know what to do in the body, know where to go within the body to balance the body and the mind. The practitioner that sometimes act as a vessel for the energy to go to the physical body is very, very important. So the point is that if you do a tarot card, be mindful, be aware, apply common sense, have your own energy uplifted, believe in that. Believing is very, very important. In spirituality, it's kind of like believing in science. If you do not believe in science from the spirit world, you can have 20 hummingbirds 20 hummingbirds coming your way, and you just think, well, that's good, or that's fluke, or a luck. If you're open to signs, then you're not only able to recognize that as a sign from spirit, you most likely be able to recognize who gave it to you and what is the meaning of the sign. So again, believing in spirituality is very, very important because it's help you to be open and receptive. So that's an important thing. But yes, tarot cards are very much real. Also, in regard to giving ourselves reading, a lot of people do that. I used to use tarot card for many years at the beginning of my spiritual path. I don't use them as much now. I have other ways of communication with spirits. Direct communication, automatic writing is very effective to me to accumulate knowledge from spirits. But periodically I would use tarot cards. So in regard to giving yourself a reading about with tarot card, is it possible? Sure, it's the same thing. Spirits are fully aware that you are willing, you are hoping, you are open to make connection with them, and therefore they will surround you immediately and do their best from their perspective to make the channeling clear, to make the card clear, that it's validating for you that indeed they are there near you. But if you give yourself a reading through tarot card, make sure that you're even more receptive, more open. If you have a hard day, if your mind is overly busy, if you feel that you dense, negative, drama, ego is active, you might want to skip that day and go to a day that is a little bit more spiritual, a little bit more alignment, where your mind is more or less quiet, where your ego is moved aside, where you're for the most part able to practice whatever spiritual practices you do. Or even if you have a hard time, for the time of the session that you give yourself, you need to make sure that you help spirit help you as much as possible, which why I was bringing up the practitioner is important, the time of the reading, energetically speaking, it's important, and you important, because the more all those things kind of mesh together, the more successful the message would come, the more clear, the more unbelievably magical it is. So I hope that you can apply all those things. It's very important because tarot card, like any other reading, can get the wrong information, can be confusing, which leave people even more confused. So this is kind of a sensitive thing to do, reading to others and to ourselves. So there is those few main rules that you need to apply in order for it to be very successful and clear. But they're helping us. Because once again, which why I started the video with, they want to talk to us more than we want to talk to them by far, and they will help as much as possible, do their effort, and we have to kind of cooperate for desirable results. So I hope that helped a little bit, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining in, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye.